name is Tony Albergo. I'm a business representative from the Automobile Mechanics Union, Local 701. I am out here today on Irving Park Road with the technicians located at Mid City Subaru. The main issue here is the length of time where an apprentice progresses to a journeyman technician. Currently now we are under an 8-year progression, 7 to 8 year progression, where the dealer can at any time promote, but they do not.
When I started this 18 years ago, an apprenticeship took 4 years. In the last contract, it turned into an 8-year progress. For someone to get in and do what I do now takes twice as long. It's just really not an attainable goal that anybody even wants to do anymore for this trade. So getting qualified people to do this job is getting tougher and tougher. It's just not something people would want to do when it takes 8 years to get to where I am, and years ago it only took me 4.
What's happening in the dealership is a technician can start in this field as a lube tech. There is no progression out of the lube tech, so they can be held at a low rate of pay for a long period of time. The second classification is semi-skilled, which has no progression out of the semi-skilled classification as well, which was an issue during the collective bargaining process, which the dealers were not open to allowing a progression. Secondly, the apprenticeship over the years has gone from 4 years to 8. So if you gather up all that time, a technician, before they become a journeyman, could possibly sit at the lube tech, semi-skilled, and apprentice classifications for 10 to 15 plus years without being promoted to a journeyman, causing them to leave to go to another dealer to find a better opportunity.
Like a lot of the dealers will hire someone and keep them at a certain classification for whenever they want, like semi-skills. They don't have to move them up. And if you get moved up to apprentice, they have to be an apprentice for 8 years. And to be in this same classification for 8 years, kind of stuck just working your way up for, at the same thing for 8 years, the same position for 8 years. And once you get to journeyman, I guess you're kind of just here and you're not getting compensated for the time being here,
A lot of technicians will spend 40 hours working and only get paid for 34. Semi-skilled labor is a position that someone can get stuck in for the rest of their life.
The issue here is flex time, and what flex time is it allows the employer not to give the technicians 2 consecutive days off in a row, allowing them to have time with their families. Many of these guys have young children at home. It's disruptive to the wife's work schedule, it's disruptive to the children's scheduling with school, and many other issues involving their families.
Right now we just want to get what's fair for us. The dealers are being respectful, and we're going to be respectful of the dealers. And we hope that we can all come to an agreement. But right now, people can't spend 40 hours at work and only get paid for 34. That really doesn't happen too many places. So right now we're just doing what we feel like we need to do for us as an industry. Incentive-based
technicians are paid on what is called base pay, or guarantee in which we call it. They are given 34 hours pay, and most of these men are booked in for 40 plus hours here. So they're not even being paid for the hours in which they are punched in on the clock and present working at the dealership. One of the issues during negotiations was to get these men a 40-hour base pay. And the reason for that was to cover all the lost time where they are not able to book hours while they are assigned job assignments that do not pay well.
A lot of people would like to spend some time with their family, and it's really rough when you just can't get any quality time. For professionals that have spent a lot of money, time, getting themselves to a place like that to spend quality time with their families is really important to everybody. Not just in this trade, in every field, it's important to everybody.
I think there is a big psychological game being played here, keeping these guys out of the home, keeping them on odd schedules, odd work hours. It adds to the control and to the intimidation factor and the game of intimidation that is being played at these dealers.
our membership over here is here, and we're here all night last night. They're going to be here all night tonight. Down the street, there's more of our membership, and they're going to be here with us all night as long as we have to. Yesterday we did a 14-hour day, so today we plan to do a 14-hour day again.
Is there anybody crossing the picket line?
Not that I know of, and I highly doubt it.